Hi guys,
Hello.
this Brewster here is...
My name's Jody Stowe.
And he's trouble. He's a content...
Lots of trouble.
Lots of trouble. And he's a content creator. We're going to talk a little bit. But anyway, this video is made for Havelock School. The teacher there, Emma, asked me, and hey Emma, he asked me if I could make a video about how I became a YouTuber and made a living out of it. And the reason I've got this young rooster here is he also is a very good YouTuber and also Instagrammer and other stuff, but he's working full time. And bringing Jody along, it's good because you can hear his story about how he also made that into something which gave him some resources. That means some sponsorship, a little bit of ad revenue. You probably don't get much because your channel's not that big, but you'll be getting some,
yeah.
And it all adds up. So the thing it starts off with, and we've been talking about this, is it starts off with having a passion first. So Jody is a classic person that in our society people would say he's not really going to go places, but
Mischief.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, mischief.
What? Mischief?
Mischief.
Oh, absolute mischief.
Yeah.
But also
Mischief and mayhem.
mischief and mayhem, and someone who wasn't doing well at school, but actually he's going more places than most people I know these days. I mean, he's gone across the main divide. Have you gone through that with you?
Many times.
Yeah, but you've gone through with your white gumboots on.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Don't do that, kids. He's been many places. He's often down in Fiordland and Stewart Island, works a lot at Stewart Island, and he does diving, he does hunting, he does just everything. He does guiding, and he's also doing very well at it, but he wasn't doing well at school when I met him when he was a young fella. And he started off by going out hunting with another bloke for a little bit, and then come with me, and we got him into that. And then he ended up doing more hunting than I was doing, and hunting better than I was hunting, and shooting more than I was shooting, and becoming everything that we hoped he'd become. But this video is about making it into something on social media. So Jody, what was your passion? When I met you, it was actually mountain biking to start with, but it kind of changed, didn't it?
Yes, I did. I do think I made a couple of mountain biking videos.
Yep.
More sort of edit style, but yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. It starts with a passion, because if you're not passionate about it, people can tell, and it's just never going to work. So passion is probably the biggest thing to start with, and just keep trying.
Yeah.
I had no one watch my videos at the start. I just made my videos because I enjoyed them and enjoyed making them and enjoyed watching them. And,
Same here.
and then people did start watching them, which sort of caught me by surprise and sort of spiked. Got my first 1,000 subscribers, and I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. And just kept going, and it just sort of compounds over time. And the more you do, the more you learn, the more you know,
Yeah.
the easier it gets.
Yeah, right. Did you get sponsorship?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I did get sponsorship, and that has made just another step up in my hunting career.
It did, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Because you rocked up to my place one day with a really nice rooftop camper. Was that sponsored or not?
That was sponsored. Yep.
Yep.
I've got pretty much everything I use has
Right.
been either given to me for free or at a discount.
Yeah.
And that has made a huge difference, being young and broke,
Yeah.
having good gear,
Yeah.
and just having insight in the industry.
What have been your challenges? Like, you were obviously really challenged when you're at school. You've had personal challenges. We all do. We've all got our mountain to climb. What have been the hard things you've had to get through? You don't think like other people, do you? From what I've learned about you, your brain works a bit different, doesn't it?
Biggest challenge is probably just sitting still.
Right. You can't be still.
Can't sit still, can't focus, can't listen unless I'm actively doing something.
Yeah.
And
So you struggle in the class to listen?
I definitely struggle. Well, no, I'm very good at listening to my friends.
To your friends?
Yeah, I struggle listening to the teacher.
Listening to the teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it you struggle listening to the teacher?
Because usually I'm not very interested in what the teacher
You're not
has
interested
to
because
say.
you're not passionate about what it is.
No,
So
I'm not passionate at all.
So if she was
Yeah.
talking about, and this is something I'll say to you teachers, if you've got a student like Jody, you need to find what your student's passion is, and I think that's what a good teacher does. They actually bring it around and use that, because if his teacher had been talking about how to stalk a red deer during the stag, or how to sneak into the bale of a pig being boar without being winded, he would have been listening. Or how to to die, but none of those things came up, did they?
No.
And all of your skills that you've learned since you left school, you've developed yourself through trial and error.
Yeah, trial and error, making mistakes.
He's made some good mistakes.
I've made a lot of mistakes.
Like his first alpine hunt, him and I went. He took me to one of his spots. I can't tell you what it was, and he told me on his first alpine hunt up there, he ended up wrapping both his undies, his spare undies he had in his pack, around his hands for gloves because it was so freezing. Because he went alpine hunting without gloves. Minor detail.
Yeah.
Could have got frostbite, but that's a real valuable lesson. Nobody but life teaches a lesson like that, eh?
No, nothing will teach you a better lesson than making a mistake. And the more mistakes you make, the more you learn.
Yeah, but they're hard lessons, bro. If you listen, you can actually
learn
learn
they're
more.
the easiest ones to learn because you have no choice.
Yeah, but there's a warning, kids. If you listen to your teacher, you won't have to stick your undies around your hands so you don't get frostbite on your fingers when you're alpine hunting.
Otherwise, you'll end up like me.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got a really cool job, which you do so many things, too much to list here, but Jody comes and sees me quite regularly in his time off and we catch up, and every time he tells me stories I'm horrified to hear. How many times have you had concussion? How many injuries you've had? How you're still alive? Nobody knows. I mean, you've just had a ridiculous amount of injury, haven't you?
Just bounce. I think I've broken 23 bones. I would have had close to a dozen concussions.
That's really bad, man. That's really bad, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how many other minor injuries.
Well, your last mission, you got flown out by a chopper. You had to hit the button because
hit the PLB.
You couldn't literally walk on his ankle. He'd rolled it so badly. And what did you do? 2 weeks later, went back in the bush and promptly rolled it again after that, and didn't push your locator beacon because you thought, I can't do this twice in a row.
Yeah, most people don't know that.
Well, they know it now. Sorry,
they know that now.
They know it now. Sorry. Hey, but there's no secrets on Clay Tool stories.
Get proper medical advice.
Yeah. Well, actually, there it was. He didn't get proper medical advice. A doctor said to him, the best thing you can do on your ankle when you've sprained it is to keep moving it, and he'd actually had tears. So what he should have been doing was resting it so those tears could mend. That's why Jody no longer trusts his doctor, and I can understand that. Okay, so you've done that. What are you currently doing now, bud?
I am currently a commercial diver, and I catch shellfish, powers, kinners, spear butterfish. I catch a little snail called turbans.
Oh, I get turbans there?
Yeah, swim around the ocean and pretty much do that for a living.
And encounters with great white sharks, any of those?
I've had a couple of encounters with the taxman. Had a great white rock up the other day. I've had 2 encounters with whites, and
I saw that. And I couldn't believe you're in the water with that beast. That was big as Jaws, mate.
Oh, it wasn't massive.
It looked massive in the film.
I think there actually might have been 2 going back through the footage.
It looked really big when I saw it.
Some footage from above where it's the size of the dinghy, and then I've got more footage in the water where it's not the size of the dinghy.
It looked bigger than you, though.
Yeah, it was probably 3 metres. It was a 3 metre shark.
3 metres not big? Come on, 3 metres is huge. So, okay.
The big shark.
Tell me about seals, because I had a bull seal try to attack me here the other day. I couldn't film all of it, but I was out fishing and it was trying to get into my boat to attack me. You ever had that? Yep. I was fishing a bull seal. It was just trying to bite me. I ended up hitting it with the paddle. I was in my canoe.
Right.
You ever had that?
Not in a canoe, but I've been chomped in the water.
You've been bitten?
Yeah. Usually quite playful.
Playful? They're like a bloody Alsatian dog on steroids, like 10 times as big, massive.
Yeah, you get the big hookers, sea lions, and they can be 300 kilos.
And you've been bitten by a sea lion?
I've been bitten by a sea lion.
Oh, dude.
Right across the ribs.
Oh, across the ribs?
Yeah. They'll pin you against rocks.
You serious?
Yeah.
Righto.
They'll pin you into rocks, and the females, their way of asking you to play is like tugging your fins.
Right.
So you'll just be swimming along and just get yanked backwards.
Have you had that?
Oh, heaps.
And they're just playing? You had it in heaps?
Heaps.
I'd be shitting myself.
You sort of just get used to it after a while.
Right.
They like to come in from behind and blow bubbles in your face. And
really?
Yeah. They're pretty playful.
They're just playing?
Yeah, they're like dogs. They're just like dogs. You treat them like a dog.
Well, dogs are bloody dangerous. They can bite you, you know. And
yeah, but... Yeah, you just bark back at them.
So you're swimming along, and then next minute you get something pulling from behind. Oh, is that a great white shark? Oh no, it's only a seal. I'm all good, bro. Carry on.
Could be a 7-giller. That happens too.
What, you've been bitten by a 7-gill shark?
Not on my body, but I've had them on my fins a few times.
You've had them bite you?
Yep. They're quite a docile shark and
Yeah, righto.
quite fun to play with. I've lassoed one.
Have you?
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a big
Did
mistake.
it go for a ride?
Oh, I went for a ride, yes. Suddenly you're getting towed out to sea with, the shark attached to you. It wasn't a good idea.
We kind of got off the topic about how to become a YouTuber, but I think you guys get the picture that Jody's pretty passionate about what he does. We have caught some good boars together. We've had some hunts. So we film all this, and what we do is we put a hands-free method when we're doing like hunting, when we're using our hands, which is a GoPro generally. Some people use DJI, but we use GoPro and just strap it to our head. And then we're also doing the B-roll, which I do all on my phone. I think you do too, do you?
All on your phone.
So we just use our phone, and the phone's good because they have good cameras these days. And then
Everyone has one.
everyone has one. We come back home and then we'll put it on the computer. I do. Jody might not, but I have a program. I use Adobe Premiere. There's different programs. You can get cheap free ones. And then we basically take the whole hunt and we just get the highlights and we put them all together and try to make a story with an introduction, a body, and an outro, which shows how the conclusion was to the hunt or what it was. And I like to actually often do a catch and cook. So we're not just killing an animal, we're showing the process of taking the meat out and cooking it at the other end. And for me, that's been a big part of my channel. These days, for the last 3.5 years, I've been a whole food plant-based diet. I had to change my diet for my heart health, which has been awesome because my health's got better, but I'm not eating that meat anymore, so I now cook it up for other people. Occasionally I taste a wee bit because I love meat, but I generally will have a meal with, say, Jody or whoever I'm filming with, and that there becomes my catch cook video. So it shows the whole process. Could be with fishing, could be with shellfish, could be with a deer I shot or a bull tail like I did last month, or it could be a pig. So that's part of it. So what we're basically both doing is we're both doing what we love, which is being in the outdoors, something we do anyway regardless, and we're taking our passion and we're turning it into our livelihood. Well, Jody's not, because he's actually working in other jobs as well. He's not quite at the same level of reach as I've got, but he could easily get there very quick if he dedicated his time to that. But I think right now for you, you just want to get streets ahead. You haven't got you can't afford the 4 or 5 years of building up. You need to
I've got everything already that I want out of it.
Yeah.
And to take that next step, like you said, is a step. But
it's a big step.
Where I am.
There's a downtime of a lot of time, and it doesn't always pan out.
Yeah.
So you need to do what Jody's doing, have a job that works alongside what you're filming. So it's all going to sort of be truthful and authentic to yourself. So being your true authentic self, and that's what things really great about Jody's videos, is they're very authentic. You can tell there's no bullshit in them. You can tell that he's not making stuff up. It really is happening, because we see and we just talked about this, like he was just explaining to me, like he says bullshitting doesn't work. When you do it,
see straight through it.
People can see through it. He's done a shot, he shot the animal, I forgot to film it, I'll reenact it. And he's ejecting his old shell cartridge out and he's filming that, and everybody's seeing that coming, I know what's going on there. The only way to really make your videos really accessible to people and people want to keep watching is to keep them real, is to keep them authentic. And don't try to be something you're not, just be what you are, and people will love you. And the people that don't love you, you don't want them watching your channel anyway.
And the beautiful thing about it is, if you're not very good at making videos, which you won't be when you start, no one watches them. Like, you make a video that's not very good, no one's going to watch it. Your failures aren't going to go viral. It's not like short form content on TikTok and stuff where you can trip over and fall in the mud and that will go viral. If you're making a half-hour long video and you've messed it up, you might get 10 views, which doesn't matter.
I don't think that I'm very good at making videos still, and I don't think you're very good at making videos still. I think that both of us aren't very good content creators. I think what we're good at doing is capturing what we do and showing that in its honest form. Because my editing skills aren't good, my filming skills are terrible. I don't use a tripod as much as there's movement. There should never be movement. Everything should be on a still tripod, but I don't do it because I'm in the field. And I think people just put up with our bad audio and our bad filming because they like
passionate.
Because they can see the passion of what, and that's what you've got to have. Is you've got to have a good signal going in. It's the same with anything. So to round it up, what I would say to you guys watching this that want to become YouTubers or content creators, be focused on your passion and stick to that and share your passion and talk with the true passion you have about what you're doing in a passionate way, because people this is what people want. There's so much AI bullshit out there today, but you can't reproduce the human story of someone like this guy here who was not doing well at school, wasn't doing particularly great at home either for that matter, in fact not doing good in general, and now he's flipped it right around. He's turned it upside down his head, and he's got all those cool things happening. And this is what success is. It's not money, success is waking up every morning doing what you love to do for the day.
Yeah. Just being happy.
Being happy. Yeah. Happy on your work. There's no point in making lots of money and being miserable in your job. You get to the end of your life, you're not going to look back and go, oh, I made a whole lot of money. You're going to look back and have shit memories of working for someone you didn't like. This guy's going to lie on his deathbed and think, wow, we just redlined the fund meter. I've broken all the bones in my body. I've got some slight dementia because I concussed myself. But
I can't remember it, but I had a good time.
That's probably a bit of over-dramatising what we're talking about, but I think you guys get the guts. Be passionate about it, have focus, and be consistent with posting stuff, and it will find its own niche. It's not about numbers, it's not about lots of subscribers, it's not about lots of views, it's about the people that come. They are in your camp, they are supportive, they are in your community, and you can share information with them, and they see what you're doing, and they are inspired, and you get together and you create a little community.
And they will come.
They do come.
They will come if you have to do your part. And if you can put your passion in front of them, they will see that and they will respect that. And they will come. And if you chase that and you are trying to please their audience, then you're probably going to be doing things that just don't quite work. And I have a lot of videos that I did certain things for certain people that have just never really worked.
Right.
And the ones that I just talk into a camera, they seem to be the ones that go the best because I'm genuine, honest, and just love what I'm doing. To edit an hour-long video might take me 3 hours.
That's really fast.
Yeah, three or 4 hours.
Mine aren't like that.
No.
Mine take weeks sometimes.
Very simple.
Yeah, you're doing
very
the
efficient.
raw material. Yeah.
And I mean, it works.
Yeah.
I put very little effort into my videos. And yet
your latest videos had 17,000 views, which is
like 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, that's really good.
That's a lot of people.
I'm looking forward to watching it too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah. All right, thanks, bud. Yeah, awesome.
Thanks for listening.
Hope it's been helpful for you guys. Good luck with your own creation. Go steady, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later.